who's getting the glory. Because there's a lot of times that we will keep relationships for our own personal gain. We'll keep them for the simple fact that we want to have it tucked in our back pocket. But the question is all the relationships in our lives should revolving around the idea that God should be getting the glory. If we have relationships with people who are unbelievers, is God getting the glory in our effort to reach those people? And I want to be real clear about this, if we have relationships with our church family, is God getting the glory from those relationships? Meaning, what's reigning? Goodness of the tongue or destructive gossip? Our relationships as believers to believer must be ones that produce glory for God. They have to be that way, or they're incredibly destructive. The only thing that's worse than two non-believers having a gossip session that's tearing apart relationships and friendships is two believers having a gossip session that's tearing apart believers or relationships and being destructive. That's way worse. Way worse. In fact, I would assume rather take 20 bad relationships of the world over one bad relationship between two believers. Because how is it that the Holy Spirit can be dwelling within us as believers, and yet we find ways to disagree and allow bitterness to set in, and we gossip about one another, the church, the pastor, yada, 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 yada. These things happen all the time amongst believers. That's not glorifying to God.